The Razorbacks just got beat down.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Now, at the time we recording this video, it's 8 minutes and 54 seconds left. Notre Dame just scored their 56 point with their backup squad, and this Arkansas Razorback team, they didn't even show up for the game, and everybody has left the stadium. It's bad. I want to talk about both teams, and I want to save the Arkansas Razorbacks for last. Notre Dame, if you're a Notre Dame fan, right now you're excited, you're happy. This is what you thought your team was going to look like game one. But it's taken a couple games to get there. You started off playing two good teams in Miami and Texas A&M, lost both of those games. You were in both of those games, but you took those L's. Okay, now all your chips are on the table, and if you want to reach the goals that you guys thought you were going to reach, make the college football playoffs, you got to continue to play defense like you have. The second half of Purdue, you did well. And then today versus Arkansas, a team who came in as one of the best offenses when you look at the numbers, when you look at what Taylor Green has been able to do. So that, and then of course, CJ Carr is getting better and better, threw for 4 touchdowns, over 354 yards. You already knew what you had in Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price. You just got to get them the ball. So you're happy right now, and your eyes is focused on winning games. And then you got to pray that USC continues to win, which they're playing Illinois. I don't know that score, but you want to pray that they win, and hopefully winning out and getting a big win over USC helps you in making the 12-team playoffs. Arkansas Razorbacks. Should you fire Sam Pittman? I have been saying yes. Now, they just put this on the screen, so I want to read it. 6 seasons, 32-33. His best season was 2021. He was 9-4, 6 wins versus ranked opponents. He defeated number 4 ranked Tennessee last year. He's 7-19 in one possession games. Listen. I've come on here and I've talked about how Arkansas needs a new head coach. And Sam Pittman is a guy who he loves the Hogs. He's a nice guy, but he's not going to be the guy that can consistently get you over the hump, right? You brought in Bobby Petrino. Now you want to get rid of Travis Williams. And of course, with a defense playing that bad, I understand. But eventually you got to look at the guy who's making the hires. Now, the comeback that I've been getting is, well, they're in every game. Oh, you're being too harsh. Memphis is a good team. They're playing in the SEC. He needs more time. It's the 6th season, and the most games he's won is 9. And he's not consistently winning 9 games. So when you look at getting beat down today, 56-13 to Notre Dame really doing whatever they want. I've never seen a defense. I'm not going to lie. Miami's defense was horrific last year, but this Arkansas Razorbacks defense, it reminds me a lot, right? Jeremiah Love just had 3 or 4 Heisman highlights on your defense. Then they put in Price, 13 carries, 86 yards for touchdown. You got CJ Carr throwing for over 300 yards. There was really no resistance. And then when you had a chance to make plays, you catch the ball, you drop it, an interception thrown right to you, you drop it, you force them to go 3 and out, and then they run a fake punt on you, and you're at home. Boos from the fans, boos from the student section. When you really look at how this season is played out for Arkansas, it's a nightmare. You thought you had Taylor Green. People said, why can't Taylor Green be a Heisman? You beat Arkansas State. Then you lose to Ole Miss. Then you go to Memphis and you lose to Memphis. Then you don't just lose to Notre Dame. You get embarrassed at home in front of everybody. And then you also have to deal with Hunter Yurachek, what he had to say. We're not ready to compete for SEC championships. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. The money is not the problem. Because if the money was the problem, Arkansas would have been winning before that. Maybe it's the man who's in charge. In 6 seasons, the most games he's won is 9. That is a problem. That is a problem. And you got to wonder, I mean, because everybody's going to say, if not Pittman, you got to get rid of the defensive coordinator. Well, how many times are you going to get rid of a coordinator before you get rid of the head guy? It would make sense if you were going to do it. Now, I know there are some tricky clauses in Sam Pittman's contract, but with the bye week next week before Tennessee, you may want to hand them keys over to old Bobby. Hey, you may want to hand them keys. Not no motorcycle keys, but you may want to hand them keys over to Bobby. Hey, if you're a Notre Dame fan, what did you think about your Fighting Irish? If you're Arkansas Razorback fans, what do you think about your Hogs? Let me know in the comments.